Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany, and today we are going to be doing day 1 of 30 Days 30 Inks. I can't believe it's September 1st. Where did time go? So today, let me just share some of the things I'm using. I have my notebook, which is an Odyssey notebook. I have my stamp that I'm going to use and stamp each day. I have the ink I'm using for today, which is Sailor Manyo Yamabuki. And my pen I'm going to use is the TWSBI Eco Heat. So this color is so dynamic. It's really pretty and bright. I have my Iroful paper, which is probably blended into the page right now. But I cut it up into different pieces, so I have a little sample of that. And I also am going to be using either one of the 2 cards that you can swatch out, and this will act as my card swatch. So I will add this to my coloring and just put a little hole punch on it, and then put the description on the back, and then just ink it up with the ink. So let's get started. I want to first get started. I have my little Q-tip here with the ink itself, which is a small quantity. This is from Goulet Pens. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to use only just samples. I definitely don't have 30 days of samples. So yeah, so it's going to be hard unless I were to buy some samples, which I might just do. I know I will be getting in some ink from the, what do you call it? From the Hollywood subscription box. And I don't intend to ink up my pens like fully. I'm just going to do a little bit. And I kind of think that's like a lot already, because there's no way I'm going to be able to use all the ink. So let me just throw some in there. Okay, so we'll wait for that. While we're waiting for that, I do want to take the Q-tip and ink up my little swatch card here. I think these are so cool. So let's do half of the card and then re-dip it, let it soak for a second, and then do the other half, but then overlap. So they have different designs of these. I kind of like, I'm gonna do some more. Make some darker in areas. Okay. So while we wait for that to dry, let me get my stamp together. And I'm just using archival ink from Ranger. And they come like this, or they come in the super large size. And let's stamp. Then all right, let's zoom you in, and then let's take a look. So you can post these pens, but then they become super long and a little bit unbalanced, so I'm not going to post. So this is 30 inks, 30 days. September 1st. And this is my pen. Let's see, pen is my TWSBI Eco. And this is in the medium. I think this ink fits the pen pretty good. So Iroful paper. I forgot to put heat, which is the color of this pen. Iroful has a little bit more tooth to it in comparison. It's interesting. It reminds me of the other paper that is going, it's going to be expired soon or no longer coming back. But yeah, so let me write down the name of this ink. Sailor Mono Yamabuki. It had some really pretty shading properties, I think. Sailor Mono. Yamabuki. All right. So I think that's all I'm going to do for these videos. I'm going to write something. I haven't figured out what it is. Maybe an insert of some book I'm reading or something like that. And then I will talk about it in the next day. But yep, that is my first ink. Oh, before I go, here is the first card. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was out of frame. So, and look at how the ink, this one with the really red or really orange color, it's still drying, so it's not completely dried. But I love how that looks. That's so cool. So I'm not sure. I think I'd rather hole punch it and put it on my coloring rather than sticking it in this book. Otherwise, the book is just going to be super huge when I get done with it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I have at least a swatch of the ink on a card. So thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions on how if I should do more with my 30 inks, 30 days, please let me know and I will take that into consideration. But I kind of want to keep the video straight to the point and rather short. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you in day 2.